Hi, folks. Today I'm pleased to have Rishabh Pandey, Databricks MVP, here with me as a guest. Hi, Rishabh.
Hi Yusuf, how are you doing?
I'm super good, super excited after yesterday press release. That was a
Yeah,
massive, massive
me,
news.
yeah, me too. So let's start this amazing podcast with you. It's great time. So I have all this passion to just connecting with this kind of folks. So I'm just trying to connect with you from the last few months as well. Now I got the opportunity.
Here we are. And so tell us more about you, about your role.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to congratulate Databricks for reaching an incredible milestone, like with a valuation of $62 million. And this achievement is like a testament to the hard work and an innovation and a vision that the company has consistently shown in data field, right? Also, it's amazing to see Databricks not only achieve this remarkable valuation, not all right, but also surpass competitors like the Snowflake, right, solidifying and its position as a leader in the industry because the products and solution that Databricks offers have truly revolutionized how businesses handle big data. I mean, I also feel proud to work with these kind of technology, the new update which we are getting, right? So I mean, it's feeling proud with working with Databricks. If I talk about background and myself, so hi guys, I'm Rishabh Pandey and I work as a consultant data engineer at Salable Technologies, a partner of Databricks itself, right? So in my current role, I lead the Databricks practices, handling all innovation and ensuring we stay at the forefront of the latest developments in the field, right? Also, I'm also deeply involved in the managing and leading training initiatives within the organization where we deliver high quality targeted trainings to empower our teams to handle and to execute teams to execute projects efficiently and with the best practices. That is the most important point, how we can deliver the best practice at the projects, right? So at Salable, if I talk about my Salable as well, so at Salable, we have a dedicated learning and development department focused on ensuring our engineers receive top tier training, right? So this ensures that our projects are delivered on time with the highest standards of optimizations and quality. So at some point of time we almost have 300 400 projects, ongoing projects. So our training program are designed to scale, enabling us to meet the demands of multiple projects at a fast pace without compromising the quality, because that is the main point if you're working on a project. So how we can deliver the optimizations and the good quality projects, right? So in terms of Databricks training, I mean, you won't believe, but we have successfully certified over 500 professionals from our organization, and we are looking to add an additional 250 plus more professionals within the next year. So by focusing on this delivery quality trainings and following these standards, right, we are able to equip our teams within the knowledge and skills needed to handle complex deep projects.
That's amazing. And I think Databricks Ventures invested in Salable Technologies, I think
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
last year or maybe 18 months ago, if
Okay.
I'm not wrong.
Correct, correct.
And I think also, if I'm not wrong, you're working on some of the largest migrations from all data warehouses technologies to
Correct, correct.
Databricks.
Yes, we have the brick builder solutions and we are building on top of this more solutions, right, correctly.
Yeah. And tell us more about your first experience with Databricks. When was it, and like what was the project?
Okay, so uh, I always had when I started my career working with Databricks, right? So I always had a passion to work on Databricks, and when it comes to the projects I have worked on, I have been involved in so many where I've reviewed the code and do the solutioning. But honestly, I have lost a track of the count, like how many projects I have been worked on. But to give you a few examples, I have worked on multiple. complex migrations, like including moving data from multiple various sources to Databricks, right? As well as some data warehouse migrations and a compute migrations, right? I mean, Synapse and all that, right? So a major part of my work has also involved migrating from on-prem systems to cloud environments. So in these projects, I have designed some unified templates, some framework that help reduce code redundancy. Because if you design that unified template, so the manpower will be reduced. No, I mean the manpower will be reduced. So we can work on the two and three people can work on the same. So we don't require a full team to work on an individual project. So that is the thing. And two is streamline the processes. That's like the main agenda of to design the frameworks. Also implement best practices in terms of code optimization, in terms of ECS, like how we can just give the governance to our clients, right? And how we can just give their security and protocol, all the kind of things. So these frameworks I have designed to improve the efficiency, maintainability, and scalability across the project. So it's been a rewarding journey as each project offers unique challenges and opportunities to learn, to drive innovation, and optimize process in a way that provides a real value to my client. So I'm always keen to learn new things. So that is why I always choose to new projects and mostly the new updates which the database are giving, right? And right now I also heard of one news that Databricks has like a AWS Glue Federation where they can just give the governance to
Yes.
your Hive Metastore tables directly without migrating the Hive to Unity catalog. That's the bestest news I've heard about in the last 1 month. So I'm just keen to work in that field as well.
Yeah, that's so for folks who doesn't know this feature, it was released a few days ago, where basically you can bring your Glue catalog and federate it within Databricks, and you can grant permission like who can query those tables. Of course, it's gonna be read only, but still, it's a way to keep to enhance governance or add governance on the top of your glue tables, and while maybe waiting for the migration probably to complete, or maybe if you want to keep glue because you have other systems that are stick with this specific data catalog. And
Correct.
if you can choose maybe one feature, like what would be the feature you're gonna choose, like from all the Databricks stick stuff?
So I mean, to be honest, there's like not like a only one feature. I mean, we have seen multiple features coming in data from the Databricks, so it's hard to choose one because I have some like DLT, right? The left tables, and right now I'm very much my favorite is serverless compute. So because in that case the client don't have to worry about the optimizations and all the infra part because that is what database is giving to you, because now that all the optimization that they will keep on the things, right? So you only have to worry about your data migration and also serverless compute is a very advanced feature and a good feature coming in the market.
And why DLT? I'm curious.
So DLT because previously my first projects when I work on this Databricks, so I got a DLT. So I'm the first person from our organization who have implemented the DLT for the client directly. So we have designed the proper framework of DLT from taking data from any sources on-prem system to my to lake house, and from the lake house we have designed the DLT framework. So we are handling all the kind of things like CDC, and we are giving the I mean stoic dimension. So before DLT, if you wanted to achieve the SCD logics, right? So you have to write a code for the same. How do you can handle the SCD logics, right? But in the DLT, you have that decorators and you have that capability where you have the apply changes tables, right? In that you only have to give the number like 1 and 2, what kind of SCD you want, right? So that all the things will DLT will take care of, right? So you only have to worry about how your data looks like, how you have to migrate, or the only thing, all the remaining things will DLT automatically taking care of. The debugging, yeah, still debugging is the thing that is still Databricks has to work on. I mean, okay, it's still fine because debugging the DLT pipeline is some like a kind of hectic process still, but it's fine. So you can see the streamline, you can see the logs, you can see have the event logs, error logs, so you can just have all the things. But apart from that, when you're working on a streaming data sets, right, streaming, so you have to give the checkpointing locations and all kind of things manually. But when you are working on DLT, you only have to give the path where your metadata is stored. So DLT will keep take of the checkpointing as well. So it's a kind of it's a good feature. This just give me a like working environment good.
Yeah, I got you. And for the people who don't know what's DLT, it's Delta Live Tables. It's the managed ETL developed by Databricks. And you can code in SQL and Python. And it has now been unified. And with Unity Catalog, you can only define materialized views and
Correct.
streaming tables. Uh, and what tips would you give to people who just started working on Databricks?
Okay, so before going for the tips, I would like to share the experience as a database MVP because that will inspire the other folks out there in the like communities like Stack Overflow. Some are looking for Stack Overflow, some are looking for geeks for geeks. So we already have a community of database, the same like things, right? So as a Databricks MVP, it's truly been an incredible achievement and honor. I mean, thank to Databricks. So getting the title of Databricks MVP and being recognized as one of the top three MVPs from India, as well as the youngest across the globe, right? So in my career, so I have been proud, I've been passionate about using Databricks for my workloads because it has provided me a whole new level of capabilities and enhancement that can have been invaluable to my growth also going in the forward in like upcoming years. So beyond my work, I've also made it to a point to actively contribute to the community of Databricks, right? I've solved more than 500 problems and have been fortunate to be recognized as a Databricks community champion as well. So it's a rewarding experience to help others while also learning from the same community. So this journey has fully and truly been fulfilling, and the MVP title just add to that excitement that you can feel proud to work on this because if you're working on any kind of thing, so if you're been awarded, so you get more motivation to work on the same, right? So this is what I was wanted to share my experience, and if I could talk about like what advice I could give the DE folks who are working and who are using Databricks and who are using some other tools as well. I'm not stopping you guys, but yeah. So I just wanted to share that what advice I want to give. So my advice to the peers would be stay curious. The first important point is to stay curious and always be willing to learn. The tech landscape is evolving every day rapidly, especially in areas like data engineering, cloud technologies, and platforms like Databricks. So embrace change, be open to new tools and frameworks, and can design your try to validate and never underestimate the power of community. The Databricks community has been a great resource for me, and actively participating in it has not only helped me grow but also allowed me to help others. Also focus on understanding the core principles behind the technologies you work with rather than just tools themselves. Don't focus on the theoretical concept because that is a very basic one. But if you don't have, I mean, always try to work on the things as a hands-on because when you get the hands-on part, then only you will be getting to understand what exactly that feature mean to you, right? So yeah, that's what.
And I think people may be curious, like, how did you end up joining the MVP program? Like, did you apply or someone reached out to you?
Okay, that's an interesting question. So, uh, I was just contributing to the community from last 3 or 4 years, right? In the community and have been solved so many problems. But I think that to be recognized as an MVP, you should have some good connections who can nominate you guys. And for me, my company's CEO, Mr. Anirudh Kala, has nominated me for his program, and then I have showed what skills and tech skills I have, and then yeah, the remaining result is in your front.
Oh, that's amazing, and you are brilliant. I've been like following some of your posts with other MVPs, Julia, Josue,
Yeah,
like
Joshua and
list is
Hobart,
super,
yeah, so
yeah,
correct.
super long list. It's just amazing, and also like um, I'm curious to know, like, have you like to develop your skills? have you relied on Databricks community, or maybe like Databricks community or Databricks Academy? Like, how do you how was you able, or were you able? I mean, sorry, how were you able to improve your Databricks skills? Because I've seen like so many people like asking those questions. How can I? Should I be certified? Should I take those courses? I don't know. Should I buy books? What's
Okay,
what would be
so
your advice?
with this answer, I'm going to just reduce the selling courses out there in the LinkedIn, right? Because preferably I don't believe on these kind of courses coming in the market, because when you already have a database partners platform and like and a customer as well, so whatever the courses we have in a database itself, those courses are tremendous on level, right? Because when I have no understanding of Databricks, so I only focus on the courses that Databricks provides, the hands-on labs, the instructor-led trainings from Venkat, and I mean the Venkat was the one of the favorite trainer I have been trained with, right? So we have multiple trainers as well from Databricks. So if you wanted to learn something, you can go for the courses. That is like Udemy courses. I mean, we have some members who are just trading course on Udemy, right? But before that, I would recommend you guys that to focus on the database platform as well, because we are getting a good courses there. We are getting the updated courses every quarter. I mean, right? So we have some new features. So we have been involved that also in the advanced data engineering with Databricks. So yeah, that's it. So this keeps me keen learning. And if I talk about my community, so from the community, when you, let's suppose if you don't know something about Databricks, so and also if you join as a new guy and if you wanted to work with Databricks, so if you are going for the community of Databricks, you will be seeing some question out there, like what exactly the candidates are facing some problems in the projects, so they posted their questions in the community, and then I'm wondering that I mean many solutions are coming in that post, right? So when many solutions are coming in that post, so you will have a chance to work on all those multiple solutions. You can implement those solutions, and then you can get idea, and you can more get the idea that which solution will the optimized one. So this is just how I have learned in this 3 or 4 years. Because if I go for the course, the theoretical knowledge I will get, right? But until and unless if you are not ready for the hands-on part, then it's of no use, because anyhow you have to work for the projects. Anyhow you have to design the frameworks. I mean, this is for architects as well. This is for solution architect, lead data engineers, and all of the folks out there. If you really wanted to work for the things, you have to do the hands-on, and that is coming in like directly in the database.
Well, that was well summarized. And do you have any final words before we close the this session?
Okay, I mean, so this is the session in which I have shared my experience. So my question to you that because I got the opportunity to talk to you, so I would like to you that how is your experience working in Databricks? How you have evolved from nothing to this much of capabilities you are now having as a techie person.
I mean, you are never bored, that's for sure, because you always have something new to learn. Like you can never say, "Yes, I mastered the platform now." That's wrong. If you're thinking that you're mastering the platform, you are completely missing something because the platform keeps evolving. And
He's correct.
I guess I joined the company maybe 3.5 years ago, and I've seen a lot of features like Unity Catalog, Delta Live Tables, Databricks SQL, Lakeview, AIBI, Lakeflow, the governance part, system tables, Databricks asset bundles, workflow, online tables, like it's just insane. It's just insane. And but I see that now you can build a complete data platform from end to end just by using Databricks. Of course, you can use partners if you are leveraging partners or other technologies, but you can really develop something end to end just using Databricks. Like I remember one of my colleagues built a Databricks like data deploy like Streamlit application on Databricks, and then they used uh, just a camera to take pictures once you take this picture is uploaded to Databricks volume. You handle the governance
Correct.
there. Then you're using an LLM to generate some like superpower, like give you some strengths, like I don't know, be similar to Hulk or I don't know, Spider-Man or any other person. And then this picture is displayed. And when you see like the components here, it's just Databricks, like volumes, Unity catalog, autoloader,
Correct.
LLMs, and of course Databricks apps. So everything is hosted with, and of course serverless compute as well, which means everything now like can be developed on the platform, and the
Correct.
platform is getting better and better. Like we're adding more features like Lakeflow to ingest from some key SaaS platform or databases with like a lot of things, make things easier. And really the goal, I think, and that was always the goal of the company, democratize access to data and AI. And I still believe that the most important thing is not to think about the technology, but how the technology can help you to reach the goal. Because you can always use fancy features, but what's the goal behind it? The goal is just to simplify or to reach, to either democratize access to data, increase the ROI, the return of investment, reduce the cost, increase benefits. So always starts with a goal and not use the feature just because it's a fancy one. I think this is something important. Use it when it's bringing a value to you, and the other thing will be keep learning because technologies keeps evolving. Like what we had last year is no longer valid. Now we have a lot of things that are completely different. Like you only see regarding the LLM, like fine tuning. Now we have little things that can generate questions for you, evaluations, benchmark. Like things are going fast. So just try to keep up with all the all the things that are evolving like day after day. And it's not only about for Databricks, but it applies for all the other vendors and partners and technologies, open source and proprietary one.
It's great to learn about your experience. So, yeah, I mean, last but not the least, you forget about AI BI Jenny as well. So that's also a good one in Databricks.
Yeah, you just bring a table, ask a question, and you have like immediately that some answers there for you. Of course, it can make some mistakes, but again, it's up to you to tune it and add some metadata to tweak it. And then, of course, after three or four trials, like tests, you can pretty sure that it can handle maybe more than what you can expect. So just give it a try.
Correct, correct. So, guys, yeah. So, guys, if you haven't connected with us on LinkedIn yet, right? So, is we are working on DE platform. So, yeah, we have a Yusuf as well. So, if you haven't connected, we can you can get on LinkedIn as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Rishabh, and see you soon.
Same here. Thank you.